Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a surprise because normally this happens on a Monday, not on a Thursday, not on an update day, and normally on Thursdays we make update videos. However, today is going to be a little bit different because today they actually revealed everything that is going to be in Season 5 Reloaded for Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. This includes new maps, really new modes for Warzone, and some other surprises as well that we're going to go over, including Judge Dredd, which was a big surprise. But you'll see everything that I'm talking about because, ladies and gentlemen, this is everything that is coming within Season 5 Reloaded of Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. So of course, this is the roadmap, and as you can see up in the top left, it says keep your head September 9th because that's the official start of Season 5 Reloaded. However, the updates go live for Black Ops Cold War on September 7th at 9 p.m. Pacific time, and for Warzone on September 8th at 9 p.m. Pacific time. This is kind of what we've come to expect. It happens overnight, and then overnight going from Wednesday to Thursday is when we will get that full update. Now, not everything on this roadmap is actually going to be coming right at the beginning because they don't want to completely line it up with the beta for Vanguard. So if you have some questions about that as we go, that is probably why, and we'll point out each of those things as we go through the roadmap. Now, to start things out, let's dive into multiplayer. In this, we get a new map and a new mode. So the new map is, of course, Zoo. There should be absolutely no surprises there. We knew this one was coming. It's another remake map from Black Ops 1, one of my favorite maps of all time, and I'm really interested to see what it looks like with updated graphics. The second thing that we have is a new mode called Demolition. Now, it's interesting because this is kind of an Infinity Ward mode, but as far as this goes, it's basically two teams in a respawn mode where you have to plant bombs and blow up a bomb site. Pretty straightforward, pretty good mode. Interesting to see it come to a Treyarch game. Now, moving into zombies. So as far as zombies goes, there's kind of 4 new things here. None of them are really huge or groundbreaking or anything like that. The first of which is a new outbreak region. This one is Armada. Now, Armada is interesting because there's so much water on this map. It's going to be interesting to see how that actually works with the zombies, how they spawn, things along those lines. But the other thing that you'll notice by this image is in the background, there is something new known as black chests. Now, they didn't say what these are, how exactly they're going to work or anything like that, but they kind of left us with a mystery. Once you find one of these things, it's going to be interesting to see what it does, and more specifically, what it gives you out of the chest. Now, after this, we also have a new mode within Onslaught called Survival. It's interesting. So essentially what it sounds like is you spawn in with a pistol with your starting loadout, and that's really all you get. You have to pick up things off the ground, including health, which basically you have to find healing items on the ground. It's going to be very interesting to see what this is, but it's strange nonetheless. The other thing that we have is something called the Rampage Inducer. This is something on the round-based maps. So essentially what this does is make it so that zombies spawn faster and are always sprinting up until round 20 to kind of fast forward through those early rounds, or at least go through them a little bit quicker. It's an interesting idea. We'll have to see how difficult it makes the maps, but definitely interesting nonetheless. So now moving into some of the Warzone content, the first thing that we have is a new mode. This is going to be coming right at the start of Season 5 Reloaded, is Clash. Essentially, all you need to know about this is it is 50v50, very straightforward, really should need no explanation. The next one definitely does need explanation. This one is not coming out at launch, it's going to come out in the season. It is called Iron Trails 84, and essentially this is a new BR mode within Verdansk, and there's 2 big things. First of all, health regeneration and your amount of health are different, so you have more health and it regenerates faster. This should, in theory, make gunplay more important. Whoever hits more bullets is going to be the person that wins more often. On top of this, loadouts, you do not get any free loadouts. You have to buy your loadouts from a buy station. At the Gulag is open, but there isn't any kind of crazy weapons. For example, you won't get akimbo magnums or anything like that. They also say that there's classified weapons, and what it says here is be certain you redacted, as these can redacted. Critical information we hope won't get redacted. That is all we know about the classified weapons as of right now. But essentially, that's what this mode is. Now, after this, the other big thing within Warzone is the numbers event. Now, we don't currently know a lot about this. Based off of the story, we know that it's the Dragovich number program will be running in Verdansk, and we will have to do something at that time. Now, they also kind of put in these broadcast stations that move around the map and are going to have something to do with the numbers broadcast. However, we don't exactly know what that is as of yet. That will take place on September 21st, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And as far as that goes, we don't know what this entails. However, they did put something else in the blog post. It is a rogue transmission, which shows this image here, and it says this. As the numbers event goes online, intel suggests that Redacted are under Verdansk and that Redacted has gone AWOL. Their positions is reportedly related to coordinates for these Redacted. This has led NATO to send in Special Agent Redacted to stop this unauthorized operations, as it could jeopardize the agency discovering and stopping Redacted. So based off of this, it has to do with the bunkers, the number station. They're sending in Special Agent Redacted. I don't know who that is as of yet. Could be just Hudson. And they're talking about stopping Perseus here, obviously. So we're gonna have to wait to see what the story actually is once this goes live, but it sounds like it's just going to be one really big Easter egg, which in my opinion is really cool. Now, aside from this, we are getting a new weapon. It's only a melee weapon called the Sai. It is a melee weapon. I don't really know what else you want me to say other than that. I was kind of hoping for some sort of ranged weapon, but it doesn't look like that, at least at this point. Now, we also have Hudson coming as well. My best guess for him, it says he's coming in season, so probably on the 21st at the beginning of that numbers event, probably going live then. Pretty straightforward, but we also have some other surprises as well. First off, we have a bundle for Judge Dredd. So again, this is coming in season. We don't have an exact date, but it's pretty cool. This crossover kind of came out of nowhere. Last time they had an entire event for 80s action heroes, for example. This one is just a bundle that is coming out, so needless to say, pretty damn cool. Now, as far as bundles and stuff, pretty straightforward. First off, we have the Ghost Ship Mastercraft bundle. Really nothing to say here. It's just a Mastercraft bundle, as well as the Chemical Reaction Ultra skin. As you can see, it looks pretty cool. It's going to be a reactive skin, so we always like to see those. But in my opinion, the most interesting one is the Oktoberfest Tracer Pack. Now, with this one, there is challenges you can complete and earn COD points. Now, what they've done in the past is they've made bundles available where you buy them with money and then it gives you COD points. I don't know why they do it. For this one, I think it's going to be the same thing. You buy it with money, and then to get those COD points, instead of them just giving it to you, you have to complete challenges. I'm not sure about that, but it's my best guess. We'll have to wait and see until it actually comes out, but for now, that's my best guess. So ladies and gentlemen, that is Season 5 Reloaded. It's not huge. However, that numbers event is going to be very, very big. It's going to be basically the biggest update that we've had to the story of Black Ops Cold War, and specifically Black Ops Cold War and Warzone thus far. So that's on the 21st of September. And when that happens, we'll be going over that, discussing how it involves itself with the story and what this means for Perseus and the map of Verdansk moving forward. I'm also guessing that this is somehow going to tie into the original Modern Warfare Verdansk as well. And of course, we will cover that too. So that is Season 5 Reloaded. Let me know what you guys think of it down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, it's always appreciated if you hit that like button. New to the channel, like what you see, subscribe, notifications, all that jazz. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.
We are reaching for the stars, but we'll